All right, everybody, look at her. Yes, another new creation, the full wigs. But I want to talk about a couple things on these curly wigs, right? So, they are designed to be worn as the curl is. Okay, this is the curl. It's like a loose wave, okay? And this one is sewn where she's off to the side, like a little side part, right? Where she just kind of is a slant. And when you buy them, of course, you can put them however you design, that fits you, meaning you can twist your wig over to the side more and make the bang a little bit into the front and zhuzh up here so you don't see any tracks, okay? And just kind of fluff her up a little bit. Because it's a curly wig, you can do that, but there are no distinctive parts here because the tracks go across, which I'm still working diligently to find real parts that you can put on these wigs. But in the meantime, these are the full wigs. So they are also made on a stretchy cap, okay? And let me show you guys the stretchy cap of that. Move her out the way. And it's like this, and it fits really, really good, and it's very vented. So you can get air in here. You see my finger there through it? So that makes them very breathable and less itchy. All right, and so she's like this here. So what I want to talk about also is, once you've been wearing it and they get a little frizzy and you kind of tweak it and move it, and say it's too frizzy for you. Say this top, you see the fuzz, right? A lot of people like to fuzz, some people don't. I'm going to show you how to detangle these wigs very easily, so it goes back to how it will be when I ship them to you, okay? Which means that the curls are more defined. They look more natural when it's fuzzy, because natural hair is fuzzy. It just is. But, for those who want it to stay more like this, instead of the natural curl look, to each his own, then I'm going to show you. You're going to just use a little, see, she's off to the side. So I have her cut this way and long like that. And you can always move your wigs around, everyone, and it's very stretchy up here. See all this space? So if it feels snug up here, pull it forward, right? And tweak it so it feels really good on. That's the whole point of having my particular wigs off Tonda Styles, is that they're very, very comfortable. I've had to make several wigs, and I've worn lots of wigs. I wear my wigs, and you just need to be comfortable. You're going to take a little bit of foam, don't matter whose. This one I particularly use because most of the professional people use this, but everyone uses what they want. You take a little foam, all right, and you just wear this area that's fuzzy, right, wherever you don't want. Take your foam, pat it through, use your fingers, right, or your wig brush if you have. I don't recommend brushing it so much, right? But you'll bring that frizz right back down and rub it in till it dissipates. Use your fingers, like I'm doing, as like a comb. It's better to try to finger detangle than to, use your wig brush too much, so it doesn't pull all the hair out or mess it up any kind of way. But look at that. You see how flat that went down? And I wanted to show you that part because I was not too long finishing on this particular one. My client wanted it to be a side part, and so I had to do a lot of tweaking and cutting and razor cutting, and it makes it a little bit more frizzy. So once you've laid that down, if you can see how that defined it all over again, right? And do it as much as you need, and then go back in and move the curls just kind of how you want it. Lift it up so you don't see the tracks, and it's back. You're back in business. It doesn't take much to, tweak your wig the way you want. It's not stuck the way you see it on the pictures. They're meant to give you the idea, but then you make it how you want it to be. You can move it back more so that it's a shorter bang, right? And some people like it to fall right over their brows. See, hers actually falls about like this. See, isn't that nice? Side part, but not really a part. See that? Fantastic. Anyway, just a quick tutorial on how to get these wigs back into play the way you wanted it. Lay it down, scrunch it up, and there you are, back to no more frizz and still amazing. Same like when you shampoo. We'll talk about that. I will do a little brief talk. Well, I'll do it in here. When you shampoo, you're going to shampoo it in a water basin, but rubbing it the same direction. Don't do this and like we do our hair, because you'll make a rat's nest and you'll be real sad. But do it with your hand and go down, like wiping off the soap and the suds and the dirt, oils. Do not put a lot of product on your wigs at all, because they're meant to be as is. They're real simple. Don't have to do stuff. It's not human hair. It's not going to grow. She's not going to grow split ends and then be better. It is what it is when you get it, because that's the end of that rope of that hair. It's not live. So does it need all the product? Just a little mousse, maybe a little leave-in to keep it, soft, have a nice smell. Oil sheen. And then when you're ready to shampoo, put her in the basin, dunk it in a little bit, wash it, using it one direction, holding the hair one direction, and then rinse it in the basin and wring her out. Set her on your mannequin head so she can air dry. That is the best. Do not use dryers if you can help it. That way it'll be good to go and ready to go when you're ready to wear her. Okay, I hope this helps you guys. I get several questions on how to maintain them. I'm so glad you guys are loving these wigs. I'm trying to make more and more styles just for you to have versatility. But reach out to me on Tonda Styles on my YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's TONDASSTYLES. Tonda Styles. Okay, take care, everybody.